Hey, folks, good morning. Monday, September 21st. Put that Monday, September 21st back real quick there, Emily. Emily, it's the last day of summer. There you go. Just wanted, go ahead. You can move right along. Today is the last day of summer. While she is showing you all the ways you can contact the show and let me know what you think, I'm just reading my Constitution here. Let's see. I'm not finding anywhere here. Let's see. The United States, blah, 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 serves in the United States. Let's see. Section 2. Article 2, Section 3. Let's see. The duties respective of. He shall have the power and with the advice and the consent of the Senate to make treaties provided by 2/3 of the Senate, and he shall not nominate by and with the advice and consent of the Senate shall appoint ambassadors, other public ministers, consuls, consults, judges of the Supreme Court, and all other offices of the United States, where appointments are herein otherwise provided for. Okay. I'm not seeing anywhere where it tells me that we have to honor Ginsburg's dying wish. I know you're going to feel before the day show's out, the show is out today, whatever, how insensitive I am. You're going to say how insensitive. I'm just cold. It's not a prize, okay? What did Meatloaf say in the bottom of a Cracker Jack box? It's not a Coupe de Ville. It's not a prize. The Supreme Court of the United States, Ginsburg is dead, folks. She's gone. Kaput. It's over. You know? You know what her daughter, granddaughter, this is just wrong. But then again, who am I? Wait a minute, hold on just a second. Let me see if I can find something here. Here we go. Give me number 48. Number 48 there. Thank you, Emily. Good morning. Welcome Monday morning, all. Hey, a little cold this morning in the North Georgia mountains. Did you turn on the heat? There you go, number 48. Ginsburg has expired, 87 years old. Boom, she's out of here. Her granddaughter said her dying words were, please don't let Trump fill the vacancy. Let the next president, my dying words. You know what the granddaughter was saying? Granny, don't die. Trump's president. Granny, hang on. Hang on just 6 more weeks, 7 more weeks. We're going to steal the election, Granny. And we'll make sure Joe Biden gets the next pick. Granny, don't die. Sorry. Trying to muster up a tear, just like Minka Brzezinski and her stretched. Better not. I'm gonna have to reel it back in because I can't be insensitive. No, I'm so tired of it. I all weekend long. It's like it's some damn prize, the Supreme Court seat. Now let's look at this just for a second, okay? Ginsburg should have left years ago. We'll talk about this in a minute, all right? But it's a lifetime appointment. We both know. Now, there's never going to be a Supreme Court justice. Well, John Roberts didn't come out and say it, and Clarence Thomas didn't come out and say it. There's never going to be a Supreme Court justice come out and make any kind of comments concerning their appointment based on they don't want to do that, okay? Period. All right? What if we said 80? 80's it. I mean, thank you for your service. Here is your Medal of Honor or Medal of Freedom or Medal of whatever. Get the hell out. Here's your watch. Okay, go write a book, build a library, sit in the library, but no more. It doesn't matter if a president's in his first term, second term, first year, fourth year, no matter what, you're 80 years old, you're gone. So no matter if it's a Republican or a Democrat, you have to deal with it as a country and move on. I get it. Now, I'm going to hear the arguments through there. Well, that's why certain ones retire at certain times so they can be replaced. You're not trying to be replaced by anyone. It's a Supreme Court seat. Well, anyhow, so just moving right along. She's gone. She's over. Kaput. She should have been out of there 2 years ago. We know that. We know why their heads are spinning off this morning, all right? Scalia's court, all right? Scalia's court. Now, you're going to hear every day for the next how long that Ruth Bader Ginsburg, RBG, the notorious, okay, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, all right, was best friends with Antonin Scalia. That's what you're going to hear, all right, every day. And then what else? A woman on the Supreme Court fighting for equal rights, gender equality. A woman on the Supreme Court, women's rights equality. Like she is the only woman in the entire world that believes in any kind of equality. Let me tell you something, okay? When President Trump appoints a woman this week, and we'll talk about that, no matter what their belief, no matter what you find, if they're pro-life, whatever, they are believers in equality or they would not be where they're at today. Okay? They believe they have the equal right to excel as a woman like any other woman in this country. Just they don't believe murdering babies may, be exactly okay. Let me tell you somebody else that doesn't like the murdering of babies. Woo, did this guy. You ever see that tweet that you just say, give me number 7 real quick, and we'll get into some other things, okay? Give me number 7 real quick. You know that tweet when you see it, and it's not President Trump, and you go, damn, did he really put that out? It was a scorcher. Doug Collins, Congressman Doug Collins, rest in peace to more than 30 million innocent babies that have been murdered during the decades that Ruth Bader Ginsburg defended pro-abortion laws, with real Donald Trump nominating a replacement that values human life. Generations of unborn children have a chance to live. That's that tweet that you said, damn, boy, ooh, damn. Why won't they tell you this? Why won't they tell you this, number 11? Why can this not be news? Okay. Number 11, Wall Street recession is over. How come no one will tell you that our recession is over? We're headed in the right direction. If we would continue and blue state governors would open up, the economy is roaring back. We'll talk about that. Why can't we talk about that? All right. So keep this in mind. It's a couple things and we'll get started. All right. This is one I want to deal with that you're going to be interested in today because I know why. Now, there's several reasons, but I know why. This right here, where's it at? Number 28. The media wants to lead you to believe that Trump has packed it in. He's thrown in the towel in Wisconsin. It's not true, okay? But Axios has an article out called Trump All In on Pennsylvania. And I know why. I predict he will win Pennsylvania for a second time. And I'm going to tell you why I think that. You're going to want to stay around, stick around, whatever you want to do. Now, really quick. Really quick. Here it is, number 50. This is Matt Gaetz, okay? He is a congressman from Florida. He comes in Friday afternoon, all right? And here's number Give me 51 and then kick back to 50. All right. There's 51. And he comes in to endorse Congressman Doug Collins for Senate here in Florida. I want to talk to you about maybe 9:30, what he said about Kelly Loeffler and her $50 million. I'm using the word, maybe bribe is not the correct word here. Maybe it's not. But trying to get the president to talk Doug Collins out of running and getting him out of the race is said, you know, there's $50 million we can do. We could do this with it, or we could do that with it. What say you, Mr. President? I'm going to talk about that. He comes into town to endorse. You know, I don't like this joke. I never have liked this joke. But, you know, when you hear the joke, you know, something blank, you know, floating in the punch bowl. This is what I think of, number 62. When somebody says, blank floating in the punch bowl, you know, I'm sorry. That was wrong. That was disgusting. Mitch McConnell vows Senate will push on with Trump's pick to replace Ginsburg. So Ginsburg is dead, folks. Get him off the screen. The people can't take no more than that right there. Okay, we're going to talk about this. This is not a prize. I don't like this at all. I do not like headlines like this, number one. And I certainly hope the president is not thinking this way. I'm not opposed to this woman being a Supreme Court justice. She may make a great one. Florida Republicans nominating Logano could clinch state for Trump. Top GOP leaders in the nation's largest swing state say Cuban-American federal judge could win Hispanic votes and shield vulnerable members of Congress. I disagree. This is not a prize. Let's take the time to find out her credentials as a conservative. Now, I don't think she is vetted. I think she is on the 7th Circuit. She's on the 11th. I think she's on the 11th Circuit. And I think Amy Coney Barrett is on the 7th. But I think Barrett has been vetted for Supreme Court. Okay. And I think she's been vetted for Supreme Court. And although she is a justice on the circuit and has gone through confirmation, I don't know if she's been vetted for the Supreme Court. So this is not a political prize. I want to make sure I'm very clear on that. Okay. Here is the president's tweet. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do that one yet. I'm going to hold back on that one. But here's why I think Pennsylvania, and I'm going to explain. This is still not going to give it away, but I will explain in a minute. Number 9, this is Mark and Patricia McCloskey. And this is not the only reason that Pennsylvania will go for Trump. It is the don't give up spirit of many Trump supporters in Pennsylvania. These are the best. Now, Georgia, let me just say this, Georgia, okay? You guys are amazing. No, I have never seen so many rallies, so many caravans, so many boat parades. I mean, you just can't keep up with them on the weekend in Georgia. It's amazing. But in Georgia, it's a little easier for us. So don't take that wrong. It's a little easier, okay? We're not fighting the current quite as, it's not quite as difficult for us to have convoys and the parades and the events like they are when it's against the law in Pennsylvania. Number 9, if we have an event, we're not concerned on if the law enforcement in Georgia is going to come up and arrest all of us. We're not concerned about that. But right here in Pennsylvania, number 9, They never know when, the popo is going to show up and lock them all up. Hey, do you remember where you were at when you found out Ginsburg died? I don't. I know who called and told me, the Cub fan. I mean, I looked down, it's Cub. What the hell? I got to take the call. You never know. It might be something good. It's Cub fan. So I took the call. Ginsburg's on ice. I said, no, are you serious? Yes. Just rolled her in on a fresh block of ice. Ginsburg's gone. The Cub fan did not say that. I'll leave it up to him to say what he wants come Friday. I made all that up. But I do know who told me that Ginsburg was gone. She's a goner. I know this is wrong, right? I'm so insensitive, right? She brought so much to our young ladies. All right, here, number 4. They can't take this. They can't take this. Number 4. Is it Fayetteville, North Carolina? Was it 15,000, 30,000? Huh? In North Carolina? They can't take it. It's against the law. They're probably bringing Trump up on charges now. Oh, by the way, they are going to attempt to impeach him again. But impeach is the word, not the president. Yes, yes, yes. Give me number 55. This is Supreme Court of the United States right here. Now, we only have one more Clintonite to go. All right, one more. What's his name there again? I'll get it for you. Hold on. Hold on, I got it here. Supreme Court, Supreme Court. Might be the Supreme Court. Yeah. What's his name? Breyer. All right, Clinton. Now, look, Bill Clinton did not appoint Ruth Bader Ginsburg to the Supreme Court. Hillary did. Hillary appointed Ruth Bader Ginsburg to the Supreme Court. All right? It's a Hillary nominee. And Bill said, you mean I can do what I want if I give you this? Will you leave my ass alone? Yes, Bill. Here's another one that came out of that is Stephen G. Breyer. Now, I'm not going to be sensitive this morning. You're not going to like so many things I have to say concerning the Supreme Court. But give me number 55. Oh, you already got it up there. Next to the black guy, that's Clarence Thomas, if you must know. He's the black guy there, okay? But next to the black guy, Clarence Thomas, there he is, all right? And guy in the glasses on the end. He'll be easy to replace. You just cut him out at the end. And there's Ginsburg. So you got those gone, all right? Now, our biggest issue right now in the court is John Roberts. So we're not concerned right now. Alito is solid. Thomas is solid. But here's what I find interesting. If you go to the top, Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, that's 2. Down here where Ginsburg's falling out of the chair, that's 3. Tree. Okay? Count them. Then you have the black guy and the guy next to him. I think in the next turn, Trump has a chance to replace Clarence Thomas and the other Clintonista, or whatever Trump calls them, Clintonista. Those 2 there, that would make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Trump appointees on the court, as I have said before, if he wins. So this court, this election is not about Ginsburg, although that's the current seat. It's a Trump 5-4 court. It's killing them. It's driving them crazy through the friggin' roof, and it could happen. I'm going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to get Joe Biden's opinion of this. Forget the Constitution. The Constitution, listen, whether you like it or not, Constitution does not say leave it to the people. Just doesn't. Doesn't say leave it to the people. Did you watch football this weekend? I didn't watch football. What did you do? There you go. Hey, it's a little cold. Did you turn on the heat? I'll be back right after these messages.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
At Ingalls, we know that school is a little different this year, with virtual learning and working from home. But we have continued to donate to our Tools for Schools program, just like always. And all our participating schools will have those funds waiting for them when the bell rings this fall.
Okay, who can tell me the difference between molarity and molality?
In the meantime, Ingalls has everything you need to make this school year a little easier. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is more than just your average Ace. We have a huge selection of Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next trip. We have a huge selection of lumber for your next building project. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs. Plus, we have everything you'd expect, like paint, tools, and equipment.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hey, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, they are absolutely yesterday, all of the morning shows yesterday, going very upset. Let me say this to you. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. No matter, you have to get the word out. Article 2, Section 2, okay, of the Constitution. I have said here on this show, as your host, they are not interested in the Constitution. This, you have to remember, the Democrats, okay, the Black Lives Matter, Antifa, the communists, the Marxist, okay, you have to understand the socialist, AOC, white men wrote this Constitution while black men were enslaved. This is irrelevant to them. They will call it a constitution, but they plan to burn it immediately. Immediately, they plan to burn it and rewrite it, as they want to burn the entire country and have a phoenix from the ashes. So, Article 2, Section 2 of the Constitution has nothing is said about the final year or first year of a presidency. Nothing has said that if you cast a vote, okay, let's just go ahead. This guy here, when President Trump, he said last night, if anybody should get an interview and not me, I will defer to the great one, Mark Levin. But it's like Trump said last night to Mark Levin on Life, Liberty, and Levin. Watch it when you can. Not some of these sensationalizing shows that just try to stir you up. Levin is amazing. But anyhow, he said, you know, Biden doesn't even know where he's at. He doesn't. He does not know where he's at. Biden thinks if he speaks slow, that he can sound convincing and firm, okay? Like he is. Anyhow, let's play the one. It's called Joe Biden on the Supreme Court nomination process, the process. Now, wait a minute. Before you play it, remember, the title is Joe Biden on Supreme Court nomination process. Okay? Play what Biden feels is the process.
If Donald Trump wins the election, then the Senate should move on his selection and weigh the nominee he chooses fairly. But if I win this election, President Trump's nominee should be withdrawn. And as a new president, I should be the one who nominates Justice Ginsburg's successor. A nominee who should get a fair hearing in the Senate before a confirmation hearing. Before a confirmation vote, I should say, after a confirmation hearing. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Like I said, as I speak, we're probably passing 200,000 deaths lost to this virus. Tens of millions of Americans are unemployed. Healthcare in this country hangs in the balance before the court. And now, in a raw political move, this president and the Republican leader have decided to jam a lifetime appointment to the Supreme Court through the United States Senate. That's the last thing we need at this moment. As I said, voters have already begun casting their votes in the millions. In just a few weeks, we're going to know who the voters of this nation have chosen as the next president. The United States Constitution was designed to give voters one chance to have their voice heard and who serves on the court. And by the way, there's no court session between now and the end of this election. That moment is now for the voters to get a chance to be heard.
Warning. If you have...
Wait a minute. Joe Biden, after 47 years, did you actually tell us that the Constitution was designed to give the voters a voice to be heard? Hang on, folks. Going to see if I can find designed to give the voters blah, blah, blah. So he may require opinion, duties, power. You get pardons. Okay. He shall have the power by and with advice of the consent of the Senate to make treaties. Let's see. He shall nominate, and by and with the advised consent of the Senate shall appoint ambassadors of their public judges of the Supreme Court. Do not sit there and think for one day they are interested in the Constitution of the United States. Joe Biden says Constitution was designed. No, it wasn't, Joe. It was not designed that way. The founding fathers knew that, hell, someone could die on the Supreme Court a month before somebody's term is up. Do you realize even if Donald Trump loses the election on November 3rd, and even if Donald Trump loses on November 3rd, and the power of the Senate shifts to Democrats on November 3rd, Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell are well within their constitutional rights and duty to put a Supreme Court justice on the bench. Absolutely. This is irrelevant. Now, the voters may decide they like Trump putting someone on the bench. They may decide they don't. That decision they will make. But as far as putting someone on the bench, it's stop listening to what someone, Lindsey Graham said this. I get it, okay? If Trump wins, he should if Trump wins, he can put his person on the bench. If he doesn't, he should withdraw his nominee. I should be the one. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Jam a lifetime appointment. The last thing we need now. We're in the middle of voters have begun to vote. Nothing you said, Joe's in the Constitution. Now, let me ask you a question. Will this energize Republicans more than Democrats? Will this energize? Do you realize an 87-year-old woman, the Energizer Bunny, is now the Energizer Bunny for the Democrats, Ginsburg? Will this energize their base? You see, I will say this. I'm gonna say something. This gives them something to be excited about. Republicans, hear what I'm saying. This does give them something to be excited about. This is not. Okay. Now, they will not put out their pick. They won't. They won't put out their pick. They know as soon as they put their pick out, Joe will not put out his picks like Trump did before the 2016 election. All right. But Joe won't get the pick. We know that. Joe is a bumbling idiot. He will not be able to pick the next Supreme Court justice. They're doing it now. They were just praying Ginsburg could hang on till 1st of December. Ginsburg's been gone for 2 years, folks, if not longer, on the bench, and has not made a cohesive decision from the bench in years, no matter what they try to prop her up and say. And that is what is wrong, Joe, and the Democrats, is how you prop this lady up, hoping she would get to December, okay? They won't pick. They will not put a pick forward. I don't want to stay too long on this, but something I want you to think about. You see Joe there in his in Philadelphia. Did you hear the echo? Start that video again just for a couple seconds. I want you to listen to the echo, all right, in this room. Nobody's there. Start that one more time, and then you can put that one away.
If Donald Trump wins the election, then the Senate should move on his selection.
Okay. Nobody's in the room. Do you realize it's the media that keeps saying that Biden's on the campaign trail? What trail's he on? Because nobody, this is the campaign trail. Give me number 4. Okay. 4. All right. Got it. 5. Look at that. 6. That's the campaign trail. All right. Where's it at? Oh, that's the campaign trail. They keep saying Biden's on the campaign trail. Folks, he's not on the campaign trail. That's the echoes right there. Now, moving right along, a couple things I want conservatives to think about this morning. Wait a minute. I better not. Where is it marked, the ABC, the Twitter one where George Stephanopoulos says, Nancy Pelosi, are you going to impeach him? Let's see. Do I need to find it or do you have it?
Some have mentioned the possibility, if they try to push through a nominee in a lame duck session, that you and the House could move to impeach President Trump or Attorney General Barr as a way of stalling and preventing the Senate from acting on this nomination.
Well, we have our options. We have arrows in our quiver that I'm not about to discuss right now.
Anything, everything's on the table. Chuck Schumer said everything is on the table, off the table. Everything's off the table. Everything's on the table. They'll do anything. George Stephanopoulos encouraging. Now let me show you this, okay? Let me show you this. Keep this in mind, all right? Number 54. Why Republicans are not running ads saying they tried to destroy this family, they'll destroy your family next. I think it should be an ad. I think the Kavanaugh family should be on an ad, and the ad should say, is your family next? Is your family next? I am so damn tired this morning of hearing what Ginsburg did for little girls. I am so damn tired of them finding some liberal lefty woman that is a judge today or an attorney. I'm sorry, okay? A lot of my friends are attorneys, judges, but finding them and saying my inspiration for law was because of RBG, the Notorious. I'm tired of that, okay? The little girls to look up to. Really? Really? This should be on every campaign. Your family is next, America. That's it. The family unit. Okay? They may want, Joe Biden may offer the first damn transgender that we don't know what the hell's on the court. Exactly. Okay? I mean, don't you get tired of hearing replace a black with a black and a woman with a woman, a Hispanic with a Hispanic? It's almost like a song, which is maracas out there, right? But I think Joe Biden may be the most progressive. I think it's time to have somebody in the court that we don't know what the hell they are. Interesting. Joe. Wow. Yes, exactly. What the hell are you going to get on the court? Is it for time for Joe to put a he, she on the court? I'm just saying. So let's say this. This should be, don't forget, as you're listening to them attack the next Supreme Court nominee, your family is next. Look at what they did to destroy his family. Not just Brett Kavanaugh, the family. Tried to destroy the whole entire family. Those little girls will have, for the rest of their life, some nice video footage to go back and look at, correct? Remember that, okay? Impeachment. There's your impeachment. Watch and see. I mean, this is good stuff. Republicans, you need to put out there that if elected Joe Biden, if elected Chuck Schumer, if elected Nancy Pelosi, the first act will be to bring criminal charges against Donald J. Trump. The second will be to impeach Brett Kavanaugh. Now, if Trump gets another pick, okay, meaning Trump got 3, okay, a long time. Look that up. I don't even know it. Long time since a president's had 3 in one term. They're freaking out, folks. They're going berserk. All right. Their move is to stack the court. Put more judges on there so they can balance the weight of it. Balance it out. Okay. Because Trump alone would have 3 in one term, possibly 5 in 2 terms. And Trump could leave the court for 25 years affected. Ooh, wow. Interesting. The next 20 years is a Trump court, 5, 4, 5, his appointees. This is the man right here. They're not interested in maintaining the nucleus of the traditional family. All right. Now, let me say this. Give me number 2. Now, here is number 2 is if you search Amy Coney Bryant this morning, or Bennett. What's her name? Losing my, because Amy Coney Barrett. Not Bennett, not Bryant. Barrett. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Rolling right along. Amy Coney Barrett. I'm surprised I can't get that because I've been studying it for a long time. This is what you get there, number 2. All right. Number 19. Leading names for court. Barrett, Logano. It has to be a woman. Barrett has been vetted. Barrett is married. Okay. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. No, they live in South Bend, Indiana, the gay mayor town. Okay. They have 7 children. 7. 5 biological children. 2 children adopted from Haiti. Their youngest biological child has special needs. Barrett is a practicing Roman Catholic, meaning if appointed and confirmed to Ruth Bader Ginsburg's seat, it's not her seat. This is the way they write this. See, 6 of the court's 9 members will be observant Catholics. Roe v. Wade. Interesting. So she has a special needs child. She's adopted 2 children. Mother of 5. While a full-time faculty member at Notre Dame, Barrett was affiliated with Faculty for Life, a pro-life group at the school. She signed a joint letter to Catholic bishops that affirmed the church's teaching, including the value of human life from conception to natural death, and that family and marriage are founded on the indisputable, I guess. Commitment of a man and a woman. Well, hell, there you go. She believes a man and a woman is marriage. She believes in human life. Can't have her. We have to look for a he, she. I'm telling you right now, if picked, she will do an amazing job. I want to be careful that Trump doesn't rush for a win somewhere in a state. See, here's my concern. Okay, here's my one concern. We'll take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to get into a lot of things where the Supreme Court is concerned. She's from Indiana. I think Indiana trumps up 16 in the polls, right? So my question is, will Trump go for North Carolina, Florida? Will he? Will he go for another state that may be competitive, that may have a judge that's on his list? I don't know. Will this be a political pick? I get it. For politics and the election, I don't know. I hope it's a pick that will be there, that will uphold the Constitution and will not accept how the Constitution was designed according to people like Joe Biden, all right? I don't want it somebody that has designed. Somebody has to be in place. So when the Democrats try to steal the election through mail-in ballots, the fraudulent mail-in ballots, we will have a court make a decision. Look at Ginsburg's decision. Quit telling me all the equal rights. I get it. Ginsburg and her equal rights and her fight and her quest for equal rights, her warrior for women, and I don't want to hear any more of that. Look at Ginsburg, Bush versus Gore, and her dissent there that she wrote. Because if it was up to Ruth Bader Ginsburg in Florida, the Supreme Court, it would be Al Gore as president of the United States, right? I'm going to take a break. We're going to come right back. I don't want to miss out this morning telling you why I think Trump will win Pennsylvania. I'm going to give you my reasons. I think they're worthy of discussing. And we're going to go further into the Supreme Court pick this morning. And Ginsburg's on ice. That's just the bottom line. I mean, it's sad the lady died. I wish well for her family, but damn it, it's not her Supreme Court seat. And damn it, it's not Chuck Schumer's seat, and it's not Lindsey Graham's seat. It is the branch. It's the third branch of government. It's the, damn it, executive, legislative, and the legal branch of government, the courts. What the hell's wrong with these damn people that stand up here and spew all this stuff? That's pretty bad when I understand it and they don't. Take a break.
Circuit World has complete queen bedroom packages at amazing prices. Get this queen bed, dresser and mirror, one nightstand, bedding set, and free 32-inch TV, all for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this complete queen bedroom set and sleep in style, also for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. What an incredible deal! Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
If you want big Chevy discounts, Days Chevrolet in Jasper gets it done with savings of $8,000 on new Chevy Equinox or up to $10,000 savings off new Silverado crew cabs. We're big on discounts and even bigger on customer service. See Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys always cost less. Days Chevrolet, Days gets it done. Find new roads.
Sometimes it's the little victories that mean the most. Those everyday celebrations that bring a smile to our faces and joy to our hearts. At Ingalls, we know there's no one you'd rather share those miniature, memorable moments with than family. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
At Ingalls, we know that school is a little different this year, with virtual learning and working from home. But we have continued to donate to our Tools for Schools program, just like always. And all our participating schools will have those funds waiting for them when the bell rings this fall.
Okay, who can tell me the difference between molarity and molality?
In the meantime, Ingalls has everything you need to make this school year a little easier. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is more than just your average Ace. We have a huge selection of Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next trip. We have a huge selection of lumber for your next building project. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs. Plus, we have everything you'd expect, like paint, tools, and equipment.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I want to make sure, because I don't know what all the media is doing. I know what MSNBC, their heads are exploding. Casey Hunt, her head is exploding. Joe Scarborough, Minka's trying to cry, can't get the tears to come from the stretched out eyelids. CNN, they're screaming over there. There's fire, mayhem. It's not right. There's riots. They're offering riots. Act Blue or whoever they are, they have record-setting money coming in. It's a 5-alarm fire. Is that what you would call it over at the DNC? But my question is this a good thing for the president or a bad thing? Good thing for the Democrats. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. You can always text me, give me your opinion of what I say and when I say something. But is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing for Republicans right now? Who's to say, right? Maybe the American people, if it was a legit vote. Let's go with this. I want to make sure, because I don't know what's being said. I have a video. It's a video. It's just called President Trump. And then I have President Trump 2. So we're going to go with President Trump, the one that just says President Trump. Will you play that?
As we meet tonight, our nation mourns the loss of a legal giant, Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Her landmark rulings, fierce devotion to justice, and her courageous battle against cancer inspire all Americans. You may agree, you may not disagree with her, but she was an inspiration to a tremendous number of people. I say all Americans. Justice Ginsburg's close relationship with a friend of ours, a friend of mine, Justice Scalia, is also a powerful reminder that we can disagree on fundamental issues while treating each other with decency, dignity, and respect. Our thoughts and prayers are with her family. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so that's President Trump. Just so if you didn't get to hear it, I wanted you to hear it here, that he did have something very kind to say, very thoughtful, didn't go on the attack against Ruth Bader Ginsburg, didn't say anything ugly about her at all at the rally in Fayetteville when he found out, okay? Just want to make sure. Now, play Trump 2.
I will be putting forth a nominee next week. It will be a woman.
Okay, he's going to put forth a woman. Now, I'm not exactly on the same page that you have to replace a woman with a woman. I mean, this all started now with Sandra Day O'Connor, and Ginsburg was added to the court with her. And first of all, we got to be careful because Sandra Day O'Connor, now, I don't have time this morning, Scalia's court, Sandra Day O'Connor, which appointed by Ronald Reagan, we had a chance at the Casey versus Planned Parenthood, or Planned Parenthood versus Casey, the Bob Casey Sr. out of Pennsylvania, believe it or not, at that time was the best piece of legislation, Planned Parenthood versus Bob Casey. Best piece of Pennsylvania legislation, best piece of legislation to end Roe v. Wade, open that door back up. And it was Sandra Day O'Connor that did not let that door get opened and handled when we had the chance on Roe v. Wade. But let's just say this. So you got to always be careful. Reagan did that appointment. Now, Joe Biden, I want to play this for a reason, because he doesn't know where he's at. People tell him, if the president would have said this, now this has got nothing to do with appointing a Supreme Court justice, but this guy, give me Biden says 200 million people. What's the tweet? It's the War Room. Give me the one where it's, I think the video's from the Trump War Room or something.
And perhaps, most cruelly of all, if Donald Trump has his way, the complications from COVID-19, which are well beyond what they should be. It's estimated that 200 million people have died, probably by the time I finish this talk.
You got to do that one more time. I got to set this up. The Echo again, same place, right? Same place, the Echo. The media wants you to believe he's out on the campaign trail. Who's he campaigning to? Big Echo. He looks, and all he can do on a daily basis is talking to a teleprompter. There's video of him just getting done and walking off. He will walk directly off, and he's told, you turn and walk this way. You don't stop for nothing. You could trip and fall. You can't even breathe. We're going to show you that. Hey, I can't breathe. I go up one flight of steps. People call me and say, what are you doing? I said, I walked outside. Why are you breathing so heavy? I don't know. Just, there you go. This guy says 200 million. Well, he just read the teleprompter wrong. Do you want us to go through all of the times that Trump mispronounced something or said something incorrect? Huh? Oh, you guys would go crazy over this. This is a bumbling guy that doesn't know where he's at in the course of the day. Reading a teleprompter, what he wrote about the next Supreme Court justice. You really want this guy picking the next person for the court? Let's do the other one I have. Joe Biden is out of breath. Let's do that one. Okay. Go ahead and do that one.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the nation's Constitution Center. I had the great privilege of being the guest leader of this outfit for a year. it's an appropriate place to make the speech I'm about to make. I attended Mass earlier today and prayed for Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg and her family.
This guy can't be president of the United States, folks. He can't. Let me say this. There's two things they were hoping. They've been hoping. One is gone. They were hoping Ginsburg would make it after November. Okay? They're praying this guy could live till January 20th. Yes. They're praying he could live. What if he wins and dies between November 3rd and January 20th? What if? They're just praying. How about this? Democrats hope for the Oval Office and the future of our country is a woman. Listen to this. Think about it. A woman, their hope for the future. A woman, I have it here somewhere. I wrote it down. Hang tight. Don't go away. An 87-year-old woman, okay, 27 years on the court. That's their hope number one, was an 87-year-old. Hey, listen, I got nothing against 87. Hell, I would love to have it. I'll take it if I can get it. But I probably should not be a Supreme Court justice at 87. Probably not even at 80 or 65. An 87-year-old woman, 27 years on the court, is their one hope for the future of this country. Their second hope, a 78-year-old guy with dementia, can't breathe, can't read the teleprompter. He has to squint down trying to read the teleprompter. Their second hope is that he lives long enough. How about this for the Democrat agenda? If we could just get our people to live long enough. Now, we do have the youthful, soon to be president, if elected, Kamala Harris. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's 9:08. I've got to take a quick break. Take another break really quickly. I'm sorry to do it so soon. But we're going to get back into Supreme Court. When we come back, it's 9:08. I will talk about Congressman Doug Collins. I want to talk about Pennsylvania, some other things going on in the election. I want to do my picture rundown. So, and I want to talk about Kim Klacik, okay? She is the one that's running, is it District 4 in Maryland? Former, what's his name? I forget the guy that died there. Elijah Cummings district. And she is highlighting the decay and rot of Baltimore and a Democrat city where a Democrat representative stole all the money, and they stole the money and they run Baltimore in the ground. Okay. Actually, I remember Baltimore when it was, well, I'll just explain later. Come back right after these messages.
Circuit World has complete queen bedroom packages at amazing prices. Get this queen bed, dresser and mirror, one nightstand, bedding set, and free 32-inch TV, all for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this complete queen bedroom set and sleep in style, also for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. What an incredible deal! Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
If you want big Chevy discounts, Days Chevrolet in Jasper gets it done with savings of $8,000 on new Chevy Equinox or up to $10,000 savings off new Silverado crew cabs. We're big on discounts and even bigger on customer service. See Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys always cost less. Days Chevrolet, Days gets it done. Find new roads.
Sometimes it's the little victories that mean the most. Those everyday celebrations that bring a smile to our faces and joy to our hearts. At Ingalls, we know there's no one you'd rather share those miniature, memorable moments with than family. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live one more online morning show. The most important thing, okay, now I'm going to read this because I'm going to move on. There's 2 things I want to do before we close the day, and I hope you will stay with me for them. I want to talk about Baltimore, Maryland, and what they are trying to hide that will really work. I think the most important thing Biden said was saying the Supreme Court won't sit before the election. Okay, folks, I get it. Thanks for sending that. You're 100% right on the most. Biden doesn't know where he's at, let alone what he's saying at any given time. Now, we know the Supreme Court has a case against them that will come up concerning the Affordable Care Act. We know we need to end the Affordable Care Act so we can put in a replacement. Now, you are hearing all over the media that Trump wants to get rid of your health care, okay? The Supreme Court is the way you won't have health care. You're all going to die, won't have health care anymore, okay? Let me switch gears for a reason, because I want to get into back to the decay of the inner city of across this country, of Democrat-run inner city. Baltimore, Maryland. And I won't waste a lot of time, but I have some very good insight in Baltimore, Maryland. Okay. So in Baltimore, Maryland, let's call it 1970, probably was 1969, maybe 70. I don't know. But anyhow, my uncle worked at Sparrows Point, Bethlehem Steel, Sparrows Point. He raised 3 daughters, my aunt and 3 daughters, my Uncle Bud. All right. Uncle Bud went to Sparrows Point every morning. Okay. And he came home every evening after he finished supper. He had a Stroh's beer. Yes, had a Stroh's beer, went in his little TV room, and he turned on, at that time, the Baltimore Colts. He would turn on the Orioles, Baltimore Orioles. I sit in that room many nights and watch the Baltimore Orioles with my Uncle Bud. And he'd have 1 Stroh's, go to bed, go back to work, raise 3 daughters. Where? Dundalk, Maryland. Where is Dundalk, Maryland? Say Baltimore, okay? Baltimore, Dundalk, Maryland, row homes, okay? At that time, it was a beautiful neighborhood. Now, they had to get out of there somewhere around 1978. I think it was 1978. They moved out. All the kids were grown. They moved out to White Marsh. Now, I'm not going to get into a geography lesson on Maryland, but White Marsh. They moved up to White Marsh. They got out of Baltimore, Dundalk, Maryland, but they raised their kids there. Their 3 daughters right there, okay? I know it very well. We went to visit all the time. Now, it's in total decay. Total decay. When I was 18 years old, I was in Baltimore, Maryland. It was the first time I walked into a store and I could not go in the store. I had to tell somebody what I wanted. I was in a neighborhood, and I'm not going to go into detail. I was in a neighborhood. This is 1982. 1982, I was in a neighborhood back then that was so bad. Glass was this thick. First time I'd ever been in a neighborhood where you walk in and the glass was this thick and you had to tell somebody, hey, give me a Coke out of that cooler and a pack of Marlboro Lights. Maybe I said that. Maybe I did. We'll just leave it at that, right? But anyhow, the decay is so bad in Baltimore. And it was once an amazing city, absolutely beautiful. Now, Kim Klacik is running. She brought you the first video about Baltimore they did not want you to see, okay? She happens to be black. Do you have the one? I said it's the second Twitter video because it's the one where she's wearing a white dress. Do you have that one? It's almost 3 minutes long, but it's worth the time. This is a follow-up to the first viral. You got to make this go viral, folks. We have to, all across this country, because Baltimore and what this lady is trying to expose, it's Philadelphia. Sorry, it's many areas in Atlanta. It is Chicago. It's Detroit. Play that video. Stay with her. It's worth the time.
Do you care about Black lives? I do. And unlike the people that currently run Baltimore, I actually have a plan to make life better for Black people here. Walk with me. I want you to see this. I'm Kim Klacik. This is Baltimore, the real Baltimore. This city was once among the most prosperous, populated, and powerful cities in America. So what happened? Our leaders abandoned us and Baltimore fell into ruin. But it doesn't have to be this way. None of this has to be this way. A broken Baltimore does not have to be our future. And that's why I'm running for Congress, because I see the city differently.
I walk the streets of Baltimore and see what could be. I want you to see what I see. I see Baltimore that picks up trash. There are piles of garbage all around Baltimore. It makes life unsafe for our families. I'll work with city leaders to get Baltimore's Solid Waste Bureau the resources it needs to take out the trash.
Our streets should be a reflection of our leaders. Clean, not dirty.
Much of our trash gathers in abandoned homes. There are over 17,000 abandoned buildings in Baltimore. They are a scar on the face of our city.
I will support tax credits and incentive programs to give residents a chance to buy and rehabilitate these homes. Everyone deserves a safe community and a chance at home ownership. Let's put the charm back in Charm City.
Who will live in these homes? The newly employed constituents of Baltimore City. This district needs more jobs. The best way to get them is by having businesses invest in our community. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act gives federal tax incentive to drive private investment into opportunity zones just like Baltimore. Who will work in all of these new jobs if we don't have an educated workforce? 9 out of 10 black boys in Baltimore are not reading at grade level. Over a dozen high schools in Baltimore have zero, yes, zero, students proficient in math. This is a tragedy. We can end the school-to-prison pipeline with school choice, providing parents with options to escape schools that do not serve our children.
Let's make Baltimore better for our kids. Isn't that the point? That's my vision for Baltimore. The corrupt leaders hate it. They attack me for taking a stand, for wanting better for our people, our children, our communities. But I'm not the only one who wants better.
Tens of millions of you have shared the struggle of black people in Baltimore. You lifted our voices. You cared about our black lives more than our own Democrat leaders. They have done nothing for us. Now they can't hide. It's time for change. We are that change.
I'm Kim Klacik, and I'm running for Congress because I actually care about black lives. All black lives matter. Our communities matter. We matter. And Baltimore doesn't have to vote Democrat.
I don't like to play campaign commercials. I really don't. That's true, folks. That's Baltimore. Baltimore at one time was absolutely an amazing, beautiful American city. You look at what, Elijah Cumming and the criminals and the corruption in these cities and the decay and what has happened. 9 out of 10. Democrats, don't you feel good about this? How do you feel, Joe Biden? How do you feel, Democrats across this country, whether it be Kenosha, Minneapolis, whether it be Seattle, Chicago, Detroit, Philadelphia, LA, how do you feel today knowing in this city alone, 9 out of 10 black boys not reading at their grade level? Not 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 proficient, can't read at the grade level. Wow. I generally do not like to play campaign commercials, but that is true. That young lady is telling the truth, just flat out truth about what's going on. That needs to go viral, needs to go all over the United States, viral. Okay. So let me move on. Let me get another segment here. So Friday I go down and I want to put this together. Okay. There is one, this is first of all, Marjorie Taylor Greene, that is going to be the congresswoman from the 14th District of Georgia, has not endorsed Kelly Loeffler. Let's be clear. You're going to see pictures floating around. They attended the same event together, okay? She's congressional. She's Senate, okay? Now, Kelly Loeffler will not attend an event if Doug Collins attends the event. Bottom line, won't happen, okay? So there was a private, let's get this clear, the 14th District Unity Rally was a private event. It was sponsored by somebody privately. Marjorie Taylor Greene accepted an invitation. All right. Kelly Loeffler accepted an invitation. Okay. accepted an invitation. Now, I have a statement, okay, because the picture is going around, all right, the internet. And here is Marjorie Greene's of her and Kelly Loeffler. Here is her comment, all right? Here's her comment. I asked her directly, have you endorsed on the record? I want to be transparent. On the record, have you endorsed Kelly Loeffler? I have not endorsed anyone, okay? I will add, I encourage everyone to choose their Senate candidate by looking at their voting records. Conservative Review and Heritage are good rating organizations. Legislation, sponsored, co-sponsored. I choose very conservative candidates. I also look at who they align themselves with, okay? Who they align themselves with on a working basis. And if possible, how conservative their staff is. Speeches and TV ads don't sway me. Okay? So she looks at voting records. She looks at the staff they're surrounded by. Okay? She encourages everybody to go look at the staff they're surrounded by. Look at the people that are co-sponsor. Look at their records. Okay? How conservative their staff is, speeches and TV ads do not sway me. Okay? Marjorie Greene has not endorsed anyone in the Senate race. End of story. That being said, the endorsement came Friday when Matt Gaetz, and we're going to say this is a segment I want to get out here, when Congressman Matt Gaetz from Florida, here he is, number 50, he comes, he was in Cobb County. Now, this is a packed room, folks, a packed room. And because of the Ginsburg show today, we'll have more on this tomorrow. But he comes to a packed room Friday at the Cobb County Republican Party. If the room, I'm just going to tell you, fire marshal gets, if there's a call to the fire marshal, we're in trouble. It's shoulder to shoulder. I don't know if it holds 150, 200, what this room could hold, but it was packed. Gaetz is there. And, you know, I wanted to write an article. This is a joke. Doug Collins holds super spreader event in Cobb County, but I didn't write that. That's a joke. So Matt Gaetz is there. He doesn't have a mask on. Nobody has a mask, maybe 10 people in the room. We're going to see if I live. Another event. Look at the risk. I risk my life daily for you. Yes, I do. Just to get the stories. So anyhow, Gaetz says, I guarantee. Now, I know this is campaign rhetoric. This is red meat for Congressman. I guarantee you, I look at you today and tell you that if Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, had a vote in Georgia, he would vote for Doug Collins. Okay? But now what got me, and I'm gonna get back on this a little later, is Gaetz tells the room that he said, I've never told this story before. Now listen, I've never told this story before. He said, Loeffler's people contacted Trump's people. Hey, have your people get in touch with my people. And said, look, we got $50 million. Yes, this is what he said in a room. I got on video, by the way. And then he doubled down in a little press conference he held to the side. I don't know who the reporter is. I didn't get a chance, but there was three of us. There was a lefty woman that works for a news network in Atlanta. I could tell she was a real lefty, you know. She was better than us. You can always tell. When I get these things, I can always pick out the one that's better than me. All right? So she's the real lefty. And this guy over here, I don't know who he's writing for, but I like this question. He had the follow-up. He not very often does somebody take my question. He did. I got to give him his props. But here it is. So Gaetz says, hey, her team goes to the president's team, said, look, I got $50 million. $50 million. Now, I could do one or two things. I could take $50 million and I can help register Republican voters. I could help with your reelection efforts. I could do a lot of things with $50 million for your benefit, Mr. Trump's campaign team. Or I could take that $50 million and I could, wait a minute, but here's the deal. Or I could take the $50 million, wait a minute, and go after Doug Collins. I could go right after Collins. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Boom. I could go right at $50 million. I go after Collins. So here's what it is. $50 million. You get Collins out of the race. I spent $50 million helping you register Republicans, get a Republicans elected. I've got nothing else to do with my $50 million. Or you don't get Collins out of the race, and I've got to spend it to defeat Collins. What say you? You know, and Getz says, why don't she put the $100 million in? Why don't she put $50 million helping Republicans get elected and then run her campaign? She's got the money. So then we go over to a little press thing, and the guy next to me, I get it on a video. He says, hey, you want to elaborate? When did this meeting take place? How do you know this? Getz said, I was not actually in the meeting. But I'm pretty wired in. Yeah, that's what this guy says. He says, I'm pretty wired in, baby. I'm wired in. I know what I'm talking about. It happened. Trust me. So it's on the video, right? But I thought that was interesting. She offered, this is what the accusation is. She offered $50 million if Trump's people, he did not say that they went straight to Trump, but if Trump's people could get Collins out of the race, $50 million to help reelect Republicans. Or else. Just saying. So he is there. It's a packed house. All right. He's throwing the red meat out. Number 51, 52. All right. And there I am on the front row, baby. 51, go to 51 and 52. That's your host. I'm on the front row. Got my bag, got my phone. I am ready. I'm on the front row. I don't miss. I get there early. I'm there early. Okay, I'm going to hear what happens. Now, so over the weekend, Ginzey's on ice. It's like weekends at Bernie's, right? Was that wrong? Give me number 7. Is it too soon? Right? Like weekends at Bernie's, right? Weekend at Bernie's, right? So Ginzey's on ice, right? Just saying. Just saying. And her granddaughter's crying over her last wishes. And they're crying over at CBS, Margaret Brennan and all of them, ABC, and they're all crying and sniffling, and they're in tears, and, you know. And what's Collins do? He tweets this out. This is one of those, I gotta say, Congressman, let me look at the camera. Congressman, if you watch this, I'm looking right at you. I gotta tell you, I don't disagree with the tweet, but it was one of those, damn, did he really do that? Damn. I cringed a little, brother. I did. Damn, did he throw that right? Not that I disagree, okay? Rest in peace to more than 30 million innocent babies that have been murdered during the decades that Ruth Bader Ginsburg defended pro-abortion laws, with real Donald Trump nominating a replacement that values human life. Generations of unborn children have a chance to live. Look, man, I'm with you. I had to say, damn, did he just say that? Fox News, all of them, it's all out there. Representative Doug Collins hit for tweeting about Ginsburg's abortion stance shortly after her death. GOP Representative Doug Collins, who is running for Senate in Georgia, faced a swift backlash when he offered condolences to 30 million babies he said died as the late Justice Ginsburg defended the abortion. Rest in peace, 30 million. Most Democrats and Republicans, including President Trump, offered condolences to Ginsburg, but Collins, bam! I don't know. Hey, listen, let's do this. Kelly Loeffler's been Georgia Life Alliance. Kelly Loeffler is the defender of the unborn. Kelly Loeffler, why she's such a cute little girl bouncing around. Kelly Loeffler, why she defends the unborn. She didn't give money to Planned Parenthood. Let's hear her statement on hoping, maybe she did and I missed it. Let's hear her statement on hoping President Trump appoints a pro-life conservative to the bench, okay, to replace an advocate that was responsible and helped in any way she could murder 30 million babies, like Congressman Doug Collins said. And by the way, on the story on the $50 million that Matt Gaetz told, I sent the Loeffler campaign an email and asked if it was true. I asked, where was the meeting? Who was the meeting? You know, is Gaetz just telling a warm Republican Lindsey Graham type zinger, or is there any truth to it? I've yet to hear back from their campaign. We're going to take a break. Last one of the day. Don't go away, because as soon as we get back, I'm going to tell you why I think Trump is going to win Pennsylvania. You don't want to miss this, okay? Especially if you're in Georgia. We're going to win Georgia, okay? We got to get out and work as you are every weekend with your parades and boat parades and convoys and rallies. It's awesome. But I'm going to talk about how we're going to bring in Pennsylvania. It's a family thing. Right back after these words.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
At Ingalls, we know that school is a little different this year, with virtual learning and working from home. But we have continued to donate to our Tools for Schools program, just like always. And all our participating schools will have those funds waiting for them when the bell rings this fall.
Okay, who can tell me the difference between molarity and molality?
In the meantime, Ingalls has everything you need to make this school year a little easier. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is more than just your average Ace. We have a huge selection of Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next trip. We have a huge selection of lumber for your next building project. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs. Plus, we have everything you'd expect, like paint, tools, and equipment.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
It's the hypocrisy. I love to listen to this. Okay, I'm your host, VKP. I like to check out. Let me see. Where's it at? Boom, 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 boom. Come on. Where is the, I like this. I put a post on Facebook every morning. And, today I said, you know what? The Supreme Court is not a prize. Okay. It's not a prize. So, I don't care what Lindsey Graham, it's the hypocrisy. Okay. Really, the hypocrisy. Here is the thing is, this individual wrote, sad you feel like you need to educate your readers on the Constitution. Do you think they are that ill-informed to not know the president appoints justices? I don't know. Somebody's ill-informed. Okay. The nauseating, blatant hypocrisy on the matter is the problem. No, it's not. The hypocrisy is rampant. I got it. The Constitution is the Constitution. Anyhow, damn it! I thought you were taking the day off. Now I have to address. I thought Rick took the day off. Now he put something up. All right, new segment. All right, let's do this. So, Pennsylvania will go Republican again for Donald Trump, and I want to say this. Pennsylvania will go red for a number of reasons, a big number of reasons. Okay? But I'm going to tell you one major reason why. So first of all, Joe Biden tries to go, Pennsylvania will go red again. Joe Biden tries to go to Scranton, number 3. And he tries to go there and say, here's how we do it in Scranton. Joe goes to do the Scranton boogie all the time. He went to do the Scranton boogie when he was with Obama. Like, this is the street we used to boogie down, and I used to go to the pool over there, and I'd tell a corn pop. Remember that? All right, so anyhow, Joe Biden says this is a race between Scranton and Park Avenue. This is a race between Scranton and China. Joe Biden betrayed Scranton and America to China and foreign countries. I will always put America first. So Joe's tried to go to Scranton last week, say this is all about Scranton. All right. Now, Emily, do not put this picture up, but put number 8. I want you to put number 8 aside for a reason. It's going to be the last one you use today. All right. And I'm going to say this. There's an article. Where's it at? Hang tight. I got to find it. It won't take but a second. So give me number 56. All right, we've talked about this over and over. Now, Biden tries to go to Scranton. Now, Scranton's only a 40-minute drive north of Northampton County. You get on 33 and you can be up in Scranton, I guess, 35 minutes. So he tries to go to Scranton, north of Northampton County, okay, Pennsylvania, and plays the Scranton boogie again. I'm from Scranton. You from Scranton? I'm from Scranton. Doesn't work, okay? And we've talked about this going all the way back to Reuters a year ago with their article. Here is number 56. We talked about this last week. Whoever wins Northampton County will probably win the presidency. Okay? Now think about this. This is a strong title. I've read this. Look this up and read this article. It's very good. Now trust me, this article, there was a flip in 2016 to Trump in Northampton County, 60 miles north of Philadelphia. All right. It has been credited with one of the top 5 counties as the reason why Donald Trump is president today. It is. Reuters wrote an article, the 5 counties that will probably determine the next election. It was there in a Reuters article. This one is September 10th. Whoever wins Northampton County will probably win the presidency. A century of election returns show. Okay? So this is an in-depth reason why Northampton County. Now, so when I say the reason Pennsylvania will go red, okay, and I say the reason Donald Trump will be president of the United States again, there's fracking, there's a whole list of things in Pennsylvania. Western Pennsylvania, I get it. But this county in particular, the reason I say the next one, and let me show you this, okay? Northampton County Republican Party. Let's go with that first. All right. Don't want to gloss over that. Northampton County Republican Party. I had the article here. Let me go. This is from their Facebook page. Number 15. Okay. Okay. Number 15. No give up in this fight. No give up in this fight. Now, Northampton County has a really big suburb community, suburbs everywhere. Oh, housing communities. This is the burbs. Northampton County is the burbs for the most part. Okay, you got downtown Bethlehem, you got downtown Easton. Okay, Larry Holmes. You got some areas, but this is the burbs. Okay, so they invite, because they're fighting every day trying to get the president elected. They invite Mark and Patricia McCloskey to come and talk about what's coming to the burbs in Northampton County. All right. So freedom of speech is under attack. Powerful Democrats are trying to keep this event from happening. The media and Democrats are trolling our page. Missouri couple who brandished guns to keep police reform marches off their properties will speak in Lehigh Valley. So the Northampton County GOP set up for Mark and Patricia McCloskey to come and do a rally at a park in what's called Palmer Township. Don't have time to tell you where Palmer Township is, but it is a major suburban area, right? They knew when they went to the township council to get permission to use the park, okay, it could backfire, and it did. They turned down their request to use the park in Palmer Township, the town council, because it would probably have more than 250 people there, right? More than 250 people there. And when it had more, that exceeds the governor's rules for outdoor events. So they tried to stop them from coming and speaking, right? Not here. All right. Hang tight. I may have, I thought I had another article clip. Stay with me, folks. Stay with me. I want to find another article clip on this. All right. Maybe I did not. Number 10. In Trump stump rally, Lehigh Valley Republicans cheer on McCloskey's who pointed guns at St. Louis protesters. It went off. The Republican Party of Northampton County had a plan B. Plan B. They had a plan B. The McCloskeys did come to this event. I'm going to tell you why he's going to be the next president. I'm going to tell you why they are going to win in November. Give me number 9. Here are Mark and Patricia McCloskey, Northampton County Republican Committee. A plan B. Look at the Trump supporters there, right? A plan B. Look at, let me give you, I think, here is, I'm going to go for 1, okay? Number 14. Every day, every weekend, the Trump supporters in this county of Northampton, Pennsylvania, they're out waving flags. They work 7 days a week to try to make sure, because that's a big thing on their back. The national media is in this county every day on their back. All right? And let me tell you why they're going to. Now, a person can't do something alone. Give me number 8. So I got to give her a shout out because she owes it. Earned it. Northampton County Republican Committee Chair on the stage, Gloria Lee Snover. That's my sister, giving them hell, and welcome the McCloskeys. She told me they knew. She told me, Lee said, we knew we had to have a plan B and maybe a plan C, but it was going to happen, okay? It was going to happen. Here is number 13. At the event, guy in the glasses, my brother-in-law, Mike. Then you got Mark McCloskey, my sister, Lee, and Patricia McCloskey on the end there in Northampton County, Pennsylvania. They did get their message out that they're coming to the suburbs. The videos are out to play, and they went to Northampton, Pennsylvania. So I got to give a quick shout out. I can't do that without the Trump nut himself. Yes, here he is. He's got his number 16. He's got his tie on, right? He's got his Penn State jacket. He's got his Trump hat. And he is all hugged up with Mark McCloskey and Patricia. That's Jerry. That's my brother. So Jerry and Lee, let me get back. Jerry and Lee nonstop. But this one right here, let me just say this. I will say, how about this? You know, if it is true, which, you know, we study it, I study it, and I know this, okay, if the article here with number 56, okay, whoever wins Northampton County will probably win the presidency. A century of election results show it. If that is true, there is the reason, number 8. So if that is true, there's the reason, number 8. Gloria Lee Snover, the chair of the Republican Committee in Northampton County. They don't stop. They're 7 days a week. They know what's at stake. They're in a state that the governor, this is against the law. They're in a state of Pennsylvania where they're so afraid that Pennsylvania is allowing mail-in ballots to be harvested, meaning a third party can pick up your ballot and collect it for you, okay? Or pick up ballots and say it's from you. But they are approving ballot harvesting. They're approving that you have to count the vote, even if there's no, postmark. They're approving that you have to count the vote, even if the signature doesn't seem correct. Everything they could do because Pennsylvania and people like this, nonstop. Okay, I'm your host, BKP. We got 5 minutes. Let's run through the pictures. Okay, number 62, when you look at this guy, you always wonder, was that in the punch bowl? Okay, number 61, Supreme Court fight raises stakes in November election. Here's the group they assembled this morning, number 60. They're going after the hypocrisy of Lindsey Graham, dead set on confirming Trump's Supreme Court, number 59. Number 58, they're going nuts with Graham this morning. Here is Minka trying to cry, number 57. Oh, by the way, how insensitive, getting right up to 10 o'clock. U.S. death toll surpasses 200,000. Number 55, the Supreme Court. I want to get the two guys in the bottom row on the far side. I want to get them out of there. Let Trump do this. Don't forget number 54, okay? The traditional family, the attack of this family. There should be campaign ads everywhere. First, their family, next, yours. I'm telling you, this should be out every day. Number 53, here's Neil Gorsuch and Brett Kavanaugh. We see number 47, ready for another battle. Watch what they do here. Number 46, remember Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Bill Clinton. Oh, my God. 45, they're going nuts. I want to use my own words against me. There's the video out there. Use your own words. Use my words. If you don't believe me, just play it back. Play the tape. It doesn't matter. Oh, no. Who would guess? Number 43, Supreme Court nominee battle begins today. Collins and Murkowski. And we don't know what Mitt Romney will do. 41, Garland. Shut the hell up. Garland, it's over. Number 40, Supreme Battle. Number 38, judges on the short list to fill Supreme Court of the United States vacancy, SCOTUS vacancy. Amy Coney Barrett, 5 children, youngest one special needs, 2 adopted, a professional mother, married, traditional family. Oh, hell, can't have that. 37, Trump vows to choose a woman. All right. I like this one because I'm not a real Mitch McConnell kind of guy, but number 36, if you ain't got something good to say, if you're against it, you don't like it, you don't know what the hell to say because of the election, keep your powder dry. Do you not understand that? Keep your powder dry. Don't shoot off your mouth, damn it. That's what he said. That's what he said. Okay, Murkowski, number 35. Here we go. A woman's dying wishes. Number 32. Just days before her death, her strength waned. Ginsburg dedicated this statement to her dictated this statement to her granddaughter Clara. My most fervent wish is that I come closer so you can hear me. I just wish that they will replace me when the new president. Number 31, Supreme Court fight. I told you number 28, we just did the segment All In on Pennsylvania. Here's one, number 26. What is Joe thinking? Who would want to know? Would you not love to know what the hell Joe is thinking? Okay. What is Joe thinking? Number 24, don't forget the Supreme Court nominee, Sandra Day O'Connor from Reagan, she had an opportunity to tear down Roe v. Wade, and she did not. Okay. See if I have anything else. Number 17, Lindsey Graham. I want you to use my own words. That's CNN. Okay. Let me double check. Let's finish with this. Number 11, Wall Street recession is over. Number 11. Okay. Number 12, U.S. economic activity fell more sharply in the second quarter of this year than during any other quarter in history. It's also going to grow more sharply in the third quarter of this year than during any other quarter in history. It fell more and it's going to grow more. The recession is over, according to Wall Street, with current forecasts showing sustained economic growth through 2021 and beyond. I'm your host, BKP. I will be back tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. right here on the station, FYNTV.com. Awesome job, Emily. Thank you very much. Let's go.